Well, we're down the airport and we've got some stories coming about Loganair and their new services, but with us is Tim Crookall. Of course, this comes under you, as so many things do, but I thought this would be a quick catch-up while we're waiting for our plane to arrive, to talk about the situation down here, because it's getting a lot of heat, it seems, at the moment, between car parking and just the general appearance and having people running the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has attracted a lot of attention lately, but hopefully it's on the up now. We've got a new director starting shortly, and so we're making headway into the sort of car park situation now, and we're down here for a good news story today with Loganair. So yeah, things are looking up now.
I mean, like everywhere, it seems that everyone's been caught on the hop slightly about getting things up and running again. Have you experienced that thing? I mean, delays and that sort of thing, or have you manned everything up to meet the requirements of the public?
Well, it's basically manned up to meet the public requirements, if you like. There has been issues which we've all heard about, whether it be with, through the security or with the baggage handling and stuff like that. But they, like the rest of us, have had issues with staffing through illness and things. So, but we're all coming to now, and hopefully those numbers are on the way, and things are getting better, and just in time for TT.
Well, and we just hope we have nice weather, because obviously you followed the story on the EasyJet that didn't get in on Sunday night, going back. And I know it's something to do with you, what happened to them in London, but it sounds pretty bad from all accounts. Most people didn't seem to have an idea what was going on. But getting planes in here is your problem. I mean, is there something that could be done to stop this happening in future in the 21st century?
It probably can be slightly better. You and I have just had a conversation with somebody else about this, and there probably is something that can be done, and we'll have a look at that. But at the end of the day, there is a story to be a conversation to be had with the powers that be across as well. So we'll have those discussions again with the airlines, with the powers that be across, and try, because if there's anything we can do here on the island to make it better for the airlines coming in here and getting passengers back onto the island, then we'll try and do that.
Are you confident TT will? I mean, there's two streams up there for security, but I've only seen one, obviously, in these times working. Have you got that many planes up and running, or is it still a limited service this year for TT? Or?
With regard to the security?
Yeah,
no,
well, I mean, is it supply and demand? I mean, have you got a lot of extra flights on, or are you...
There will be extra flights on, I'm sure, and we'll have the private planes coming in as well, who will have to book their slots and things. But, I think that, working with the security and the baggage handlers and all sorts of things, we're ramping up now, or they're ramping up, if you like, and everything should be good for TT.
Now, this is a gateway for so many people arriving, and it's got this thing that it's tired, it's run down, it's not looking good, and the car park, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It does look tired, and yes, it looks tired because it's the time of year as well, and it's coming to summer, and it'll look a little bit better. But that's a poor excuse, and we've got issues with the car parking and things. So hopefully, as I said in Keys this morning, we've got a system which is now being worked up, and hopefully will be in the next couple of weeks. What I would say though is, please, if you're coming down here to park sensibly, park safely. And if you're in the disc area, use the disc. It's there for people who are popping in to pick people up or drop people off, and people need that. We've had people just abandoning cars, literally on the gravel under the trees and all sorts of things. If you're going to do it while you can and you don't have to pay, which please park sensibly and help everybody else out. And there is the other long stay car park, which is a bit further away, but please use that.
I mean, obviously, this is costing you money. I mean, us money, but that's where you make a fair bit of dosh, don't you, on that car park, making an income stream for you.
Yes, it does, and I'm really sorry that it's taken so long to sort it. But we were getting prices to fix the barriers and all sorts, and then it was literally hundreds of thousands of pounds. And then, as I said in Keys this morning, there's an issue with trying to get meters, coin machines that will accept Manx coins, and they don't do it. They don't make them anymore. It's all English coins, so we've had to move away from that. So
you have to have an app or something like that.
Yeah, we've gone for an app system, and for those that don't have those phones, you will be able to phone up from your home phone and book it first, or you can book. There's a local number which you'll be able to dial and sort that out for you. So, and it might take a bit of time to sort out, but we will get there. But we've got to move on from what we had. It's not available to us anymore at a reasonable expense. So we've had to move on and find something else. And what we found is. It's going to be on trial for maybe 12 months at least, and we'll see how it goes. And if it works for us, then we'll stick to it permanently.
Well, on message now, Loganair got their new services. Obviously, that's a good news story for you to hear. We get to Heathrow again, for instance.
Yeah, Heathrow and London City is really good news. That, and we were just talking to one of the Loganair bosses, and he was just saying, the numbers, the bookings are really, really good. So that's great news. And people have been after having these extra flights across, not only to London but other places as well. And it's good that once they've been put on, that we're seeing people booking them and using them, which is great for everybody.
And interesting, a point he's made that if you've got a through booking with one of their partners like BA or or Emirates, if you got whatever luggage you've got on that bit, you can take through here as part of that deal. Which to me, that's quite exciting news.
Yeah, it is good news. I never knew that either. So we both just learned something there. So basically, if you're flying with, say, Emirates, and you've got a 30-kilo booking allowance on there, they will take you 30 here for the same price. All included. So that's really good.
And hopefully seamless connections.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's a good news story.
We have seen airlines come and go numerous times now. There's no guarantee unless you change the open skies policy.
Well, yeah, but it's a case of, and it's always been a case of use it or lose it, and that's the same with airlines or the steam, whatever the case may be. But certainly the airlines, they run on a very fine line, if you like, numbers-wise, and as we've seen in the past, as you said, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And
but this open skies thing, you've always indicated there could be some sort of review underway. You wouldn't close them again, would you? With some sort of hybrid or what?
Most people say they wouldn't close them again, so we're looking sort of a quasi thing, working with the airlines where we can to sort of get some sort of much better, stronger guarantees, if you like, which is better for them and for us, and and for the punter, of course.
And do you give them a little special to start new service? I always hear the rumours that they get a bit of a holiday to use the airport.
There's either that or a bit of an underwrite maybe if something doesn't go right, and we'll sort of say if you don't make those numbers, we'll underwrite it for a certain amount of time. So
and you are doing that, of course, with Loganair already. You're underwriting the services. That's now right. That only kicks in if there's not enough people on board. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So and they've been very good.
Has it happened much?
Hasn't happened at all yet. Not in this. Obviously, this is new.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, but
this is new.
It's just for these services now. These ones here, not the rest of them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And in a year's time, we should hopefully still be talking about services to Heathrow and City and things like that.
And beyond, yeah. And hopefully they'll extend all those services in other places as well, because we're always getting emails from people saying we want to go up to the northeast or wherever the case may be. So who knows.